Yes, it's Shrek. Shrek is at the door.
How many people you know can hit a door like that and have it go brum, brum, brum?
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Hey everyone! Graveson here again, bringing you another video. A reaction video. First time watch from my roommate here. As usual, I've seen the movie, and it's a fun one. So, she already knows what I'm doing, what we're doing tonight, right? You remember?
Nope.
I told you what we were doing.
You might have, but I'm still... We also just saw Scream 6.
It was her first time.
It was definitely my first time, and I waited because when I was down in Florida, nobody understands or loves the Scream franchise anywhere as much as this individual.
Yeah.
So there was no way I was going to go see it with anybody but him. So I waited till I got home, and he was kind enough to watch it a second time and not reveal anything. And oh my god, it was so good, and I am definitely still very focused on that. Everything that happened yesterday is kind of a blur right now. What did you say we're doing tonight?
Not Scream 6, but we are doing...
I certainly hope not. Robocop!
Robocop. Not strictly, you know, a horror film, but it's in the sci-fi fantasy horror family. It's R-rated, so there's some nice uncensored gore, which is fun.
That's definitely a standard for this night, because earlier we watched Darkman.
Yeah, we did.
Which was last week's video.
Yes. So I wanted to keep it a little bit like that. Also, I got a 4K of it near a video release, and I've been dying to watch this since I got it.
Cool.
So I'm love to see how it looks. And do you know anything about Robocop?
No, I really don't.
Well, it's a robot.
Who's a cop?
And a cop. Yes, very good. You get a cookie.
I can put together context clues, absolutely.
You've heard of nothing else about it?
No.
You don't know anything?
I mean, there have been many allusions to Robocop, and I think this is where Paul often gets our robotic overlords are going to take over someday. That and iRobot. But beyond that, nope.
So, this is going to be pretty much a completely fresh watch for you then,
I'm
huh?
also very still focused on Scream and coming down off of the high of watching that, so even if I did remember something, it ain't happening right now.
Well, okay, well maybe you'll get a high watching this, because this is pretty fun. So.
Okay. Well then, by all means, hit play.
Alright, well let's get to it then, alright? Robocop! Rawr, rawr.
Who's your good kitty cat?
Just want to hold it. Robocop!
Identified this man, Clarence Boddicker, unofficial crime boss.
That looks like Red Foreman.
It is. And he's great in this.
Cool.
There's very much
You can definitely see the 4K retouching.
There's very much a level of satire in this. Hello, Buckaroo Banzai.
Work for a living down here, Murphy. Get your armor and suit up.
He didn't pull through.
Lewis! This guy's gonna be your new partner. Murphy, meet Lewis. Show him the neighborhood.
I usually drive when I'm breaking in a new partner.
She doesn't like you.
That's what we need. A robot with guns.
What could possibly go wrong? Looks like claymation animatronics.
Well, it's stop motion still.
Dr. McNamara, we'll need an arrest subject. Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Would you come up and give us a hand, please? Use your gun in a threatening manner. Point it at Ed 209.
Yes, sir.
He wants to point it at you, though. More satisfying.
Yeah, less safe.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
You know, throw that on the ground, it could fucking fire.
You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113. I am now authorized to use physical force.
Oh my god.
Got some red on him.
Perhaps you're aware of the Robocop program developed by myself at Security Concepts as a contingency against just this sort of thing?
Maybe what we need here is a fresh perspective.
I don't think he's happy about that.
Well, duh. Let me guess. Something's gonna happen to our boy here, and he's going to become Robocop.
It's not a bad guess.
And this laser guy does this every time he takes down a bad guy, so naturally my kid thinks every good cop should be.
And you don't want to disappoint?
Role models can be very important to a boy.
Can you fly, Bobby? Clarence, no! Hit it!
Can you fly, baby?
That wouldn't have killed him.
Central, this
Oh,
is
it's
Unit
very much
154.
like where Freddy got
That
killed.
van.
I bet you it is the same place.
Stay in touch.
You shouldn't split up like that.
Freeze.
Mind if I zip this up?
I wouldn't be that close.
That was a stupid move.
Don't move. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Why don't you let us take over from here, Emil?
He reminds me of one of the hyenas from Lion King. The crazy one. Choose his own leg.
Probably don't think I'm a very nice guy.
Well, give the man a hand.
Give him a hand.
That's pitiful.
He's all yours.
Oh my god. So much for a bulletproof vest.
Even a vest at close range has its limits.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No, seriously, how did they turn that into a robot? 'Cause they had to have at this point.
That's the power of science fiction. New partner didn't even last a day.
Get the ventilator. Get the mask.
Okay.
Got a pressure of 60 pounds. His pressure's dropping.
Okay.
Well, from his point of view.
Lose
Shut
the
him
eye.
down. Prep him for surgery.
Well, we only had one blown off, and you get rid of the other. Yeah, so we're basically seeing everything now from his point of view ever since he died. Died.
Happy New Year.
Robocop.
I take my orders from. What is this shit?
This processor dispenses a rudimentary paste that sustains his organics.
What are your prime directives?
Prime directives. Directive 4 is classified. You got a secret directive.
That's not good. Unless the secret directive is to protect his son.
That's something they would have put in there. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just congested. I don't think I need to worry about it over the sound of gunfire. She doesn't know it used to be her partner, does she?
Probably not.
Fucking gun!
This guy is really good. What are they gonna do, replace us?
She's getting an idea.
Gun spin.
Go get him, boy.
Missed opportunity. Could have given him like a Robomobile or something. Dun 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 dun. See, at least it's got a good theme. Memorable.
So give me your money and all of it, and don't fuck with me!
Drop the gun. You are under arrest.
Not the jack.
What do you care? You don't like alcohol.
Alright. Ow.
Sorry about your stuff.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You gotta cuff and arrest. Ah, whatever.
the woman go. You are under arrest.
Got him right in the junk.
Right between her legs. Hot damn.
Your move, creep.
Thank you!
Madam, you have suffered an emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
Essentially a computer.
Yeah, he's doing his best.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Keep him talking.
Keep him talking. I'm going in.
And I want a new car!
Okay.
And I want the city to pay for it all!
What kind of car, Miller?
I kissed the mayor's ass goodbye!
He is OCP's newest soldier in their revolutionary crime management program.
Get them before they get you. Another quality home game from Butler Brothers.
Perfect for the whole family.
Today, labor leaders agreed to... There's a new guy in town. His name's Robocop.
Face has lost his teeth. The guy's a pussy.
Something with Sam Dick Jones?
Hey, he's old, we're young, and that's life.
I had a guaranteed military sale with Ed 209. Who cares if it worked or not?
Capitalism.
The old man thought it was pretty important.
You just fucked with the wrong guy.
Still got his memories.
Odd. I wonder if his fourth directive is to go after them.
Up the airport in Acapulco yesterday.
Great. Bucket Boys online.
Dream in there?
What the hell's going on?
I don't know, he just left!
Just left.
Looks like he's on a mission.
How can I help you, Officer Lewis?
Don't you have a name? Murphy. It's you. You really don't remember me, do you?
Excuse me.
Crime in progress.
We killed you!
Did you?
Is that your dad?
Yep. Ow.
Who are you?
You're not gonna
This is
stop
a
him.
restricted area.
Well, that's who he is. Good job, you found him.
Known accomplices.
It's you. Murphy. It's you. Murphy.
Gonna go left. Deceased.
Well, I mean, technically he was.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's really hard to survive, you know, a shot to the brain.
Yeah, but part of his brain still survived. Otherwise, he wouldn't be dreaming or remembering his past life.
I really have to tell you something.
Oh, I totally thought that was going to be worse than it was. The way they showed it in the first time they showed that, it looked like she was about to say, "I'm leaving you," or
Yeah.
"I'm dying," or something.
Why not make me an offer?
I'm having a crisis here. Shut up.
Did that girl just have her titties out?
It looked like it. It's pretty quick.
Where is Clarence Boddicker?
What was that gonna do?
He's encased in metal.
Let's talk.
Ray Wise is great.
Vice President. Turns me on.
Bob, save some for me.
Don't worry.
How you doing? Bitches leave.
Bitches leave.
Gee, Bobby.
Great
Bye.
line.
Are they in it together?
You gonna call me?
They're in it together.
I mean, why would he be there?
Do you know who I am?
That was a
Do you think you're
silencer.
gonna get away with this again?
Ow.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Hello, buddy boy. Dick Jones here.
Oh, they were working together.
I guess you're on your knees about now. We could have been friends. But you wouldn't go through proper channels.
Bye-bye.
Bob's dead.
Mikey, blow this cocksucker's head off. Ooh, guns. Just kidding.
Who's at the door?
Shrek.
Yes, it's Shrek. Shrek is at the door.
How many people you know can hit a door like that and have it go brum, brum, brum?
Robocop!
I bet the Terminator could.
That's always been a fun hypothetical question.
Robocop versus Terminator?
Yeah. He's kind of bulletproof there. We're gonna need some 50 caliber rounds.
Clarence Boddicker, you are under arrest.
There's another guy! You cocksucker!
Record.
I work for Dick Jones!
Uphold the law.
You are not an executioner.
He's a cop killer.
Not to mention he was trying to buy Coke.
Just give me my fucking phone call.
Just give him his fucking phone call.
24 hours. Just don't say anything else. Jesus, you really screwed up.
Well, you didn't expect to get a house call from Robocop.
Come in, officer.
I've been expecting you.
You know, I don't usually see anyone without an appointment.
Uh-oh. Directive for fail safe so they can't get arrested by their own cop.
What bullshit.
Maybe you'd like to meet a friend of mine.
Ed.
Because he made a mistake.
Stairs.
Yeah, it fucked up the raptors in Jurassic Park too.
Down he goes.
Not a bumble.
Ah, falling and I can't get up.
That's what you get.
We have orders to destroy it! Oh, shit! You're maniacs!
That's a lot of rounds he's absorbing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here to see Dick Jones.
You involved me. You're gonna have to kill it.
He was trying to last time.
Gonna need some major firepower.
Like a
Got
machine
access to
gun
military
or
weaponry?
rocket launcher.
Some with a big boom.
Did you bring the gun?
The precinct was deserted.
You may not like what you're going to see.
I'll take his helmet off.
What is with that show? It's so fucking stupid.
It's just something they do.
I get that, but it's annoying.
Nice guard, Joe. Let me try that! Let me try that!
Bye bye.
Yeah, we just got him.
You sure about that?
Ooh, toxic waste. Go swimming in that.
Bye bye.
Oh, look at that. That's a fast-acting toxic waste, I would say.
Most poisons actually work faster than that. Hyaluronic acid, the minute it touched him, he'd have been gone. With as much of it that did.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck?
Don't touch me, man!
Help me.
Careful, man. His help might be a bullet to your head.
Oh, he's gonna get hit.
Killed your own dude. And now you can't see!
Practically disintegrated the dude.
Oh, that's gotta be healthy for the water system. Oh no!
She got tagged.
She doesn't have her vest on. See, that's more than tagged.
Bye-bye, baby.
Clarence!
Thinking it's kind of personal, aren't you?
You did kind of kill him.
Hey! Come on, man, now don't get killed!
Just shoot him, man!
It's gonna leave a mark. Ooh, she got the gun. She got the gun.
I got him, Clarence! I got him!
She got
Bye-bye.
you. Ah.
That shouldn't hurt.
Ooh.
Bye-bye.
You alright? Fair.
She's
So is he.
speaking words. Blood? Why is he covered?
Fixed everything.
Is that Clarence?
Yeah, when he stabbed Clarence in the neck with the little.
Okay, I was gonna say he
thing.
surely can't be still bleeding with.
Yeah. That was Clarence. He went all over him.
We can have Ed 209s in place all over the city and expect immediate public support. I've got one downstairs guarding the building now.
Do you? Is he guarding the building?
Well, let's see. Oh, there he is.
You're illegally parked on private property.
Or
It's a
what?
police vehicle.
Yeah, with the edge are stupid. Fuck you, Ed.
Well, that's way less than I thought it was gonna be.
He thought it was gonna be a big old battle.
Yeah, but I guess they already did that with the red foreman.
They did it earlier.
Spoons.
They also did it earlier.
Oh, now it's Toy Story.
Put a fishing rod on top and it'll be a hooker.
Dick Jones is wanted for murder.
This is absurd!
My program will not allow me to act against an officer of this company.
He's got the receipts.
I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake. I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake. I want a chopper! Now!
Directive 4, he can't do anything against him as long as he's still an officer of that company.
Yeah, but he also has a targeting system that should be able to just
Gets it.
right in the head.
Wait.
Dick, you're fired!
No longer an officer of the company.
Thank you.
He's all happy.
Bye bye.
God, that
That's a trap.
also not the best effect with the arms. That is so freaky, man.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy.
Murphy. Robocop.
Wait, you don't get to see if he gets reunited with his family.
That's it.
But his poor kid.
Well, they moved on. He's now just mostly a machine now.
So is this the only RoboCop movie there is?
No, there are 2 sequels, and there was like a short-lived TV series as well. Okay, so that was RoboCop. So, what are your thoughts on this one? At least in the bits you were able to stay awake for.
Hey.
Hey!
Dang, it's
I
1:45.
I know, it's like 1:45 a.m. in the morning.
I caught most of it. There's some of those times you thought I was falling asleep that I actually was awake for. So I caught a good bit of it. And by a good bit, I do mean like 90%. There was a little bit I was struggling through. Overall, I think it was a unique idea. It's one that I'm surprised doesn't happen more often. It's kind of like Inspector Gadget's predecessor.
I wonder if
but
the cartoon
less
was
funny.
before this.
I don't know.
But similar vibes.
I thought the cartoon came after. Well, okay, I guess
Is
it
it-
didn't come after the live
Yeah.
action.
No.
But but this is an 80s movie, right?
87.
Right. I thought the Inspector Gadget cartoon was in the 90s.
I don't know. I remember watching it in the
I'm
90s, but I was a
fairly
kid in the
certain
90s, so yeah.
I'm certain it was in the 90s. I was thinking
But
we were watching
they
it.
do have similar vibes, as in they create a special super cop out of, machine bits. Also like the $6 Million Man TV series back in the day before me. Never watched it, but I heard of it.
Remind me to talk to you about the $6 Million Man later.
And the Bionic
ties-
Woman.
It ties into the Boot Hill Cemetery I was telling you about yesterday. Anyway. I like this though because it sets up good guy, bad guy. You're right, it does have the horror elements with how much gore is in it, but it still stays on the action movie side of that, I think. But
Yeah,
I can see
it's-
why it's still a horror borderline.
Mainly an
type
action
thing.
movie, but it's
It goes with Terminator.
It's got horrific
and,
violence.
And
yeah, uncensored
Predator
violence.
and all that jazz. I like that he doesn't malfunction. I think it would have been smarter to make him look a little bit more like the boys in blue, though. Like the fact that he's like got that blue shifting color thing going on is a little bit odd. Like, should have made him look like a cop. He doesn't look like a cop.
He's a RoboCop.
Right, and I understand.
He's
that,
mostly
but you could've,
robot.
like put a badge on him.
But
or
it's
something.
a badge. I could see maybe just a badge there, but he looks great. It's a great design, in my opinion.
I think the
It's
shape and
iconic.
style of the armor is definitely iconic. It's definitely a good design. I just think it should have been more dark blue. With a badge.
They did remake this recently, and he had like a more, I think, like sleek all black design, and I think towards the end they gave him the classic design or something, if I recall that correctly. But I didn't see the remake, so I can't really
Maybe someday.
confidently say what he looked like. But this is the main design, and it's great. This set from Arrow, it also, I think it came with like a fold out. Let me get this damn thing.
But I liked that pretty much right off the bat, even though she only worked with him for a day, Lewis recognized him.
Yeah, that was very cool. Ah, here we go. Yep.
Cool.
So you got the. So this is the special edition cover that they did for this set, and this is the classic poster image.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. I mean, it's a great design in my opinion.
And I like that it's pretty easy to cosplay. You could easily make it all out of cosplay foam.
I mean, the foam, if you're able to get that made, yeah, but easy to cosplay. Like Iron Man cosplayers, they could probably make something like that out of the foam that they do.
EVA foam, that's all it'd take. Well, I guess you'd want like...
You need the right material and tools to do that properly and very well. But it is cool. Especially if you were to see somebody cosplay that exactly, they'd be like, holy shit, that's Robocop! That'd be great to see. I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Um...
Let me put this back in here. Very cool set. Been dying to play it, and I wanted to show it to you, so.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. It's a classic. That's there's a reason why it's very well known in the pop culture movie communities because.
You know what else I think I liked about it?
What? What'd you like?
There wasn't a romantic aspect. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
just
There's no romantic subplot in
story.
no romance.
But I mean,
like Predator, no romance there.
Right.
So yeah.
But it's often though. Well, same with Alien too. You don't have any romance there because everybody dies, except Sigourney Weaver.
Her and the cat. That's the romance.
Right. Anyway, but I think it's cool to see the relationship between the partner and the Robocop, and it's weird for me that he retained some of his memories that should have been a corpse. Should not have been possible. I want to, at some point, it would have been cool if they had put the fourth directive next to what fourth directive said, instead of just hidden or then nothing.
Well, the character tells them straight up
know.
what it is.
I know, but I feel like once the audience knows, you should just put it on the screen.
Well, it's just to remind you why he's not shooting him. It's, oh, directive 4, you can't. Until Big Boss Man fires him and is like, okay, now I can kill you. Bang!
Yeah, it's kind of interesting though, because Robocop isn't technically part of the Force. He's part of this company.
Well, the company owns the Force, essentially. This is more of a...
Which I also think is weird. Like, who the fuck thought that a company owning a police force was a good idea?
Well, that's part of the satire element of this semi-futuristic tale, where it's the corporations that are now owning everything. Surprise. And they kind of own a lot of that police force, and then they make the Robocop. That's a fun idea.
I mean, it's an interesting idea, and it's definitely not one that's played with a whole lot, even though dystopian universes in the future like this.
Yeah, the thing this
are a
director
big
does
deal.
a lot of satire, futuristic type movies. I think he also did Starship Troopers as well, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty fun too.
I don't remember seeing that.
Would you like to know more?
Sure.
That's a meme from the movie.
I believe you. But I'm also tired, so I might just not be remember. No, I don't think I've ever seen Starship Troopers.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I liked this. It's still in the same vein of Demolition Man for me. Demolition Man's a little bit more dystopian, a little bit more futuristic, a little bit more government has control. But this is similar.
Do you think you would know how to use the 3 seashells?
Maybe. No, not even a little bit. What I really like about it is that he had a very clear definition of who was at fault and who was an innocent bystander.
It's very outlined in who's the bad guys here for the most
But what
part.
I'm saying is I feel like Robocop wouldn't mistake a teenage boy holding a candy bar.
Oh, yeah, it shows Ed being like, you have 20 seconds to comply, and you can't tell when he's complying because he's a fucking piece of shit. Robocop, no, he knows. He cannot tell what's what. And he can shoot between a woman's legs to the guys in the dick.
Uh-huh. He got lucky with that.
He probably had some type of imaging
longer
on him where he could see underneath the outline.
That's fair.
I don't think he'd make a shot unless he damn well knew.
Yeah, say
it
her
would hit her.
abdomen could have been way longer than he thought it was.
That's a great scene.
It's a great scene. It's a great shot. It's unexpected. And I like that he didn't shoot through the victim to get to the bad guy.
So, who do you think would win, Robocop or Terminator?
It's so hard. Robocop barely had a scratch on him. He basically just had his helmet knocked off by the end. So I'm kind of leaning towards him because Terminator gets trashed, man.
Well, his skinny exoskeleton can be destroyed and burned off, but then you still got that pretty much all metal
But even that
skeleton
got destroyed
underneath.
by the end of the movie. and
Maybe
that
if they
was
had the
fine.
Cobra gun against, I wonder what that would do against the Terminator. That would be interesting.
It's possible. It would be interesting to see.
Be a fun fight.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to ask that question because everybody asked that question.
everybody should. It's a fair question. It's robot versus robot.
Essentially. Yep.
So the next question would be is what if you teamed both of them up and sent them after the aliens or the predators? Who would win?
Well, the acid from the aliens, there's a lot of them, and they
Pretty good
keep
chance it'd
shooting.
eat through them.
It could eat through them after a certain amount of time. The predator depends on how well his plasma cannon will affect them.
But both of them were defeated by normal humans.
Yes.
So there is a fairly good chance.
It'd be more of a story like, say, if it was a predator hunting the Robocop or a predator hunting the Terminator, and then took off the cannon eventually just to have like a fair fight or something. I think it'd be a fun story, but that's a lot of these hypotheticals. Like, well, who would win versus who? You know?
We can't have AVPs all the time.
No, not all the time.
Not with every crossover ever to have done a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Any final thoughts on RoboCop here?
Final thoughts are, I like that he portrayed the epitome of what a police officer is supposed to be. Someone who shows compassion, especially to victims. You could tell that even though he's mostly robotic, he was doing his best to comfort that rape victim.
Yeah.
And I like that he is basically exemplified as to what cops are supposed to do. Discern who is the bad guy, treat them with the appropriate level of force.
For the most part, yeah. And especially in movies, because movies always want to have their good guys be good guys. So if your main protagonist is a cop, they're always going to exemplify everything that a cop should be, as opposed to the shit ones we kind of have in real life that we hear about.
That we hear about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably also helps that he is somewhat robotic, too, in that nature. He only follows his programming. His programming is to protect the innocent, so that's what he will do. He will protect the innocent. He has no ulterior motive.
Right. And he uses the appropriate level of force when needed, which is, I think, the most important part.
Hmm?
Because he doesn't have a fear sensor. And there's a pretty good chance that whatever they have against him isn't gonna work, so...
Most likely.
Like, he's
No.
bulletproof.
Essentially. Unless you have the right weapon.
Well, okay, if you take an anti-tank weapon to a robot, yeah. But yeah, that's my last take. Is I think it was a really nice display of the epitome of a good cop.
Okay. And he's a great cop. So great, he got 2 sequels and a TV series.
Great cop who I think
And a remake.
deserved to see his kid again.
Yep. Alright, so that was Robocop, the classic 1987 film. And we hope you enjoyed this watch, review, mostly reaction when she wasn't falling asleep from my roommate. It's okay, I know. It's my fault for doing this like close to midnight, alright?
I should have caffeinated more. I was trying so hard. I'm so sorry.
Well, we gotta get up early tomorrow anyway to go to Monster Mania.
Which is not helping. It's already 1:30. We gotta be up by like 6.
That's okay. I'll be doing the driving.
I will be sleeping.
You'll be doing
in
the sleeping,
car.
okay?
And thank God I've planned minimal, easy fucking makeup. The hardest part's gonna be the hair.
Yeah, so, we hope you enjoyed at least a review. If you like this, you can subscribe, all that fun, usual YouTube stuff.
And at some point we're gonna take all the videos that I'm really fucking tired of watching, and we're gonna put those on the rewatch list. Because half of it will still be new. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm kidding. I did see more than half. There were only a few instances where I was crashing out. Yeah.
You got most of it, so...
I really did, though.
That's the important thing. You know the story. You saw it. It was fun. We liked it.
Absolutely.
And,
it was a great choice.
Yeah, so... Jeez. The next video should definitely also be one where you'll be awake because that's back when you're back from Oklahoma, and we'll have the time to actually do these before midnight again because we had to do a time crunch on these. So
yeah.
I just squeezed this one out, which is why it was a bit later than usual.
We were trying so hard to get as many of these in as we could.
Yeah.
In 1 week, which it wasn't even a week, it was 5 days. So.
Yeah, so...
we hope you enjoy.
Give her some slack.
Thank you. You know the drill. If you like us, cool, stick around. If you don't, we don't really care. But if you want to comment about how you don't like us, it does feed our entertainment.
Add to the algorithm.
Yep. Add to the things that keep me going when I'm bored. Are there any new comments? What do they say? Oh, well, that's interesting.
They say what they say.
Like, subscribe, comment, or don't. It's okay. And remember that if you like us extra a lot, we have a Patreon. Meanwhile, we hope you all are having a lovely spring.
Yeah. And if you want to buy this Robocop, I rarely recommend this version.
Yeah, you can definitely see a difference in the 4K. Even though I didn't see the original, you can just see the quality uptick.
This is a great release. I recommend it. They're not paying me to say this shit. I just like buying the things I watch, and especially if it's 4K, and this is great. So, thumbs up by Arrow. Alright, thank you for watching, and we hope you will stick with us for the next video. Until then,
stay spooky.
Alright, bye.